Here's my little Chinese heater, and we're still at 175 degrees. Make sure I get that right. There we are. $174. Turn it down to level 1. And what happened was the output temperature went up to about 210 degrees, but then it settled back down. The fuel pump, which you can hear going clunk, 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 that slowed down considerably. And the fan slowed down. So I think what they do is, I think they want the output temperature to stay consistent. And when you vary your heat level, you're keeping the same temperature. It's just you're using less fuel and your fan is slowed down. Now let's just run it up to, oops, wrong one. Let's go to 3. So we dropped down to 165, 160. The fan has increased speed, pumps increased the amount of fuel it's pumping through, 155. And I think what it's going to do, watch it prove me wrong, it's going to rise back up, so 150 degrees now. I think it's going to rise back up after a few minutes to 170. You can't much tell the difference between a 150 and a 170. It's not out here. About 145 right now. 146. Bump it up to 5. We got a little red indicator there, so let's go down to 4. It beeps to verify that you're at level 4 or level 5. So the fan has increased, the pump has increased. Once we went up to level 4, temperature's down to 142. I'll tell you what, 142 is still hot. How are we doing over here? Woo! So the length, this far away, it's too hot. I'll tell you, I could run this through a heat exchanger, get heat out of it if I needed to. But I'll say this, this whole pipe is really hot, so be careful where you route that. So on 4, we're looking at 143 degrees and getting a lot of hot air. I mean, this thing is really tooling along. So let's go down to 1. See what it does. $148, $150. The control panel says 9 degrees centigrade, but it's not that warm. I guarantee you. Look at all the snow on the ground. And we're standing on ice here. So it's, now we're at 160 Fahrenheit. Wow, that's hot. And climbing. Just a good little heater. Be careful where you install it because that output pipe gets really hot. You want good fresh air on your intake. This is your combustion intake. Make sure you get them right. Underneath, your combustion intake is next to the fuel line. It's hard to see underneath there, but your exhaust is pretty far away from the fuel line. Here's your fresh air intake so that you can, that's your air that's going to be heated. Of course, this is your output. You can get it duct, put it on there. I mean, if you've got a forced hot air system in your house, you connect that up and you can help heat your house. Or just heat the downstairs and let the heat rise up. So now what are we at? Turn this down some. Alright, so we're on level 1 and we're at 172 degrees.